What's up everybody, it's Swaggy Q. In today's video we're going to be going over some projects on Solana that I think are doing well, that are beginning to do well, projects that I feel like are going to do good in the future that will probably be good to get into now. This is not financial advice, these are just my personal opinions on the stuff going on in the space. So yeah, let's get into it. For those of you who don't know, I have a very limited Discord server which is actually closed at the moment. In this Discord server I basically go over like the beginnings of NFT and places to start. We do a little bit of alpha and a little bit of calls. If you're a beginner in a space, you don't really know where to start, if you don't want to get off on the wrong foot and you don't want to get lost, I do recommend sending me a DM on Twitter or Discord. All of that will be in the description, by the way. Send me a DM telling me you're from my video and I'll shoot you a link inside the Discord and I'll help you out there. I do post announcements for when I'm going live, and I also post to my socials where you guys can find, and I have a little bit of other stuff because this is my YouTube Discord as well, and we dedicate a large section of it to NFTs and shit, obviously, where we come together, that I take very dearly to my heart. Shout out to everybody in the swag pad, you know, we pushing peas in there. So let's get started. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, here's my Twitter, cam.nft. make sure you follow me. Very important that you guys keep up. Make sure you don't miss out on any videos, any links, any discords, anything, any good information, any rugs. Just make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and I'll definitely follow you back. One are Moshi Heads. Moshi Heads was a really hyped up project that actually minted today, and they sold out almost instantly. Whitelist was huge. As soon as the public sale began, it was sold out in milliseconds. I want to say it was botted for sure because I didn't even have the chance to connect my wallet. A lot of people were saying that they minted public 20 seconds before it was go time. So Moshi Heads was this really great project with some really insane art that everybody was looking forward to because it was unique and it wasn't like anything that we see in the space today, with all the derivatives of other projects, specifically apes and things that people are trying to get into and trying to follow the hype. Moshi Heads was the opposite. The team also were people that were well known in the community and were owners of another blue chip project. It was a dragon project basically. People are very known. The Discord is doing really good, the Twitter is doing really good. After minting today for 1.5 Solana, the floor is thin at 3.99, but you know, with any project you're gonna have paper hands and you're gonna have people who are listing below the floor. So I'm not really worried about the floor price right now. I was able to ape in at 4 Solana since I didn't get to mint, especially earlier when they had just listed. You couldn't get anything off the floor that wasn't already bought. Anything you pressed was not listed anymore, so you had to go a couple rows down, and at this time the floor was pushing 2 and 3. So I would say that the floor price is not something to worry about with this project. The only red flag I would say that this project has is that they do not have a roadmap. Their roadmap was going to be community driven and they had no promises apparently. They had an AMA in their Discord server today, but I did not end up attending. But there are a lot of people in the chat saying how they didn't have any plans or they didn't have any promises. Now, I can't fact check that, but you don't see a lot of projects nowadays that are community driven that actually do well. So hopefully these guys actually have a plan and they're backed up with something more than words. The activity on this is pretty decent, I would say, for a super hyped project. As you can see, the floor is already up. It just swept to 4. Now all they have to worry about breaking this line of 4. The floor price got as high as to 4.7, I want to say, and then it was kind of hard to push it to 5, and now we're back down to 4. But I feel like once we break 5, it's not going to be any problem, and I feel like once it breaks to 5, it's not going to go back down. So if you can afford to ape into this project at 4 Solana now, I would definitely say do it. They're coming out with holder verification tomorrow as of 11 p.m. the same day. I'm not really too worried about the project's long-term views because I just aped in for a quick flip. Knowing the hype of the project, it's definitely gonna hit double digits, and that's when I think I'm gonna list and sell my Moshi Head. So here's my portfolio of NFTs that I currently have in my Solana wallet. As you can see, my total floor value is 24.41 SOL, which is actually higher than it was yesterday at about 20 SOL. I have no problem with the potential of these projects. Most of these that I'm holding, I would definitely hang up in my metaverse. So here's my Moshi Head that I was able to snipe off the floor for 4 SOL exactly. I know he looks kind of strange with the horns on his bucket hat and the plain white eyes with the stuff coming out his mouth and the twigs and everything. He looks kind of cool, kind of freaky. According to Soul Rarity, he is a common at a rank of 2,723, but this dude is still really cute, and I do believe that he has potential to sell at double digits floor. So the next project that I want to talk about is the Lofts Business Club. The Lofts Business Club is bringing virtual estate to the Solana ecosystem through fully customizable, interactive, multiplayer, and realistic apartments, a collection of 5,555 access cards granting access to their corresponding lots. So this project is doing really well. Ever since it's dropped, it's had a couple of dips, but as you can see now, the floor is at 3.59, and I believe yesterday when I checked on this project, it was about 2.27. And it had took a dip, but now they're back. The activity looks pretty good. This is another real estate metaverse project. As you guys can see from these sneak peeks, this metaverse is the most realistic I've ever seen. To be able to hang your NFTs up and to enjoy the space of this loft, I feel like regardless of the access level, all lofts are going to be completely amazing. This project is going to do very good in my opinion. I was thinking of sniping. If you guys can't afford to snipe into this, I definitely would. I do see a lot of potential with this project, and I feel like once people realize what this project has potential of, besides the realisticness of the metaverse, it's going to sell very quickly. From standard access all the way to exclusive, I feel like they're all going to sell out. And there's only 650 out of the 5,555 that are in the collection. Really not bad. The devs are really active, and they're going to be releasing their public demo tomorrow as of now. I feel like definitely once the demo drops, there's going to be a ton of people aping into this project. I wouldn't wait to do it if you're considering it. So the next project I want to talk about is Ghost Skies by Metaforge. If you guys don't know who Metaforge is, they are basically a project that are creating the metaverse in Minecraft on Solana. They sold out instantly, and they have a ton of plans for this project. As you can see, it has a very strong community. Ghost Skies are your pass into Metaforge, a metaverse built on top of Minecraft, stake on land, join events, and more. So these guys are actually pretty cool. These are your passes into a metaverse built on top of Minecraft, which allows you to play the best game that there is. I mean, if you can play to earn in Minecraft, you're gold. As you guys can see, Ethereum is doing a similar project called NFT Worlds, which is actually the most top project on OpenSea right now. NFT Worlds are Minecraft compatible, massively multiplayer, and will have developer APIs, are decentralized. So as you can see, the Ethereum version of this project has gone beyond the mint price at a floor of 15.35, and it is actually doing pretty well, considering that it is a metaverse in Minecraft. As you can see, the activity has just boosted. Overall, I feel like this project is going to do the same thing, as it's the first project on Solana to do this. I was fortunate enough to ape the project at a price of 1.9. It's currently at 1.2, but again, the floor is not really something that I'm worried about, as it has really good activity of people buying above the floor price, and that is something really green when looking at floor prices in a project, seeing if it is a good investment or not. These guys have an incredible community on Twitter as well as Discord, where there's always someone active, there's always someone liking and retweeting something seen posted, there's always people keeping up with it, and they actually just came out with the Grape to verify holders and start the DAO, which is really good. They're pretty active. They had an announcement today at 10, and I see the potential in this project, even if it's not for a flip, but to hold and to use for the benefits and utilities of this project. Just again, the activity is booming, so I would say if you guys can, definitely ape into this project. I do see it going somewhere in the long term and short term if that's what you want. It has great potential, and it does involve one of the biggest games in the world, so yeah. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you did find this video helpful and you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. And if you have any projects that you want me to check out in the future in the video or in my Discord, hit me up on Twitter or comment the project that you like me to go over. And if you want to get access to the Discord, remember, shoot me a DM on Twitter or Discord. Everything will be in the description, and I'll send you the link. Thank you guys so much for watching. Swaggy Q. See you guys in the next one.